Welcome back to the Washington Nationals franchise. We are here at the start of season number 2 in spring training currently. Now, spring training, I'm going to handle, we're going to go through it. Probably won't jump into too many games, um, but we want to get through it, get to opening day, get a couple months into the season here in episode 1 of season number 2. I guess the first thing we can look at is who's going to be coming up for contract extensions this season. A lot of guys still under arbitration, which is nice, meaning we don't have to extend them if we don't want to. Luis Garcia, though, is going to be a free agent at the end of the year. And he had a pretty decent season. He had a 705 OPS, and he had .4 WAR, so I guess really he didn't have that good of a season, but a 700 OPS from second baseman gives us 15 homers. Like, if he could just walk any more than 27 times in a season, he'd be one of the better second basemen in the league. But this is a dude, I think, once we get to midseason around the trade deadline, we're going to have to look and see how well he's playing, because he might be somebody we look to move to acquire some prospects. But yeah, everybody else, arbitration, like Josiah Gray's a free agent. The thing is, like, I don't even think anybody would want to trade for him. Last season was not good. So I kind of think he's just going to be on the team this year. We might end up having to DFA him or waive him or something later in the year if we need to bring up some more pitchers. But yeah, Josiah Gray is not looking good for him. Everybody else under arbitration after this year, so not have to worry about giving anybody extension. I will say Vientos and Jacob Young are two guys that I'm thinking about. Because Jacob Young actually had a pretty good year last year. 755 OPS, plays pretty good defense out in center field. Great defensive stats, good speed. Like, this is a very valuable player, and if he's going to hit at a decent level, give you over a 700 OPS, this is a guy you want in center field. 27 years old as well, so he's got plenty more years. So that's a guy we might think about extending. Same thing with Vientos. 762 OPS. He hit 32 homers last year in total between us and the Mets. We need some pop. He can play first base. He's probably going to play first base for us this year. And he's got 2 more years of ARB, so we've got him for 2 more years at least, including this current season. So I'm not in any rush to extend him, but I think he's definitely a guy we may look at. Everybody else just depends on how well they play. Looking at the squad we've got here in spring training, there's going to be a lot of young guys that are not participating in spring training. And that's because I really think we're another year away from those guys really competing for roster spots. In the rotation, we've got a lot of guys that have MLB experience. Like Cade Anderson, we could, add him to the 40-man and get him some spring training innings. But, I don't really plan on bringing him up at any point this season. Maybe at, September call-ups, depending on how he develops throughout the year. But, this is a guy that I think at the start of next year could be one of our 5 men in the rotation. Same thing with Susana. Now, Perales is a little bit different because I don't know. I don't think he's nearly as good as a prospect as Susana and Anderson and Sikora. So I have him on the roster because if we want to bring somebody up, he's got B potential. So, he could develop into something that we use later on in the year. But I think Anderson, Susana, and Sikora are just way too good. And so I want to let them develop for as long as possible. And then we've got our couple of our draft picks, like Marcel Burke down here. But, bullpen-wise, got some guys. Bullpen's not great. But we did bring in, Fairbanks, Holton, and Romero, and Hamilton. So hopefully, they'll help us throughout the season. Harry Ford, I'm hoping he has a good spring because I want to make him the starting catcher. I really do. But he's going to have to show me something. First base, like Chaparro had a really good year last year, but I just think Vientos is probably going to be our first baseman. At second, obviously it's Luis Garcia's contract year. He's got to do something to earn another contract from us. We brought in Romy to platoon with him, be kind of a util guy. Vientos, obviously we're looking at Brady House. Not the greatest year, but he was 22 years old playing full time at the major league level. He developed quite well, and I'm excited for what he's going to do this year. I expect some more growth out of him, and hopefully develops into, what could be our cornerstone third baseman. The only shortstop we have at the major league level is Nasim Nunez because Eli Willits, I'm probably going to start him out at Double-A because he is only 19. There's no sense of rushing him up the pipeline. But like Seaver King is a guy that might get some run at the major league level this year, already in Triple-A. Developed very, very well. I mean, I know he's not been the greatest in real life, but he had a very good first season. Outfielders are kind of the same guys that you're used to seeing: Wood and Lyle, Young and Hassel, and then Dylan Cruz and Weimer. Weimer in real life for the Nationals this year is balling out to start the season. He didn't do that for us in our franchise. Dylan Cruz coming off the ACL tear. We'll see what spring looks like for him. Hopefully he can get right and become an actually contributing piece to the lineup. Before he got hurt, it wasn't the greatest. I mean, he had 11 homers and 17 steals in how many games? 72 games, but he only had a 650 OPS. Like, that's just not good enough. That's not good enough to warrant an everyday spot in the outfield. I don't care how good defense you play. So, yeah, we're going to need some development out of him. All right, we're going to try and get through spring training fairly quickly. That's okay. We don't have to jump in. Holy cow, we're cooking in spring training. 5-1. Dylan Cruz gets hurt again. Sustains a MCL sprain. Going to be out for 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, could be a lot worse. That's fine. Yeah, you can just fix the lineup however you want. Yeah, might as well jump in. Robert Hassel, he's a guy that I'd like to have at the major league level because it gives us some versatility in the outfield. But, man, he's just not really done anything to warrant actually getting to play. Does have a 1.1 OPS, hitting over 300. Let's see what Hassel can do off AJ Minter. Runners at the corners with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Takes ball 1. Ball 2, high and away. I mean, listen, Hassel has a chance. He's still fairly young, mid-20s. He can still develop into something. He's out front on the fastball, and he pops it up. That's the 3rd out. We don't drive in the tying run with Hassel there. That's okay. And we go ahead and lose. That's all right. Luis Perales, the young guy with pretty high potential, goes 3 2/3, gives up 9 hits and 6 runs. That's not great. I mean, Harry Ford, 2 for 4 with a homer. Dalen Lyle, 2 for 3. Weimer had a double. Chaparro, 2 for 2. Like to see some more from Perales, but he's still got a lot of developing to do. Clayton Beater, it's all right. He got out of it. All right, we're cooking. All right, last spring training game. Let's go take a look at some of the stats and look at some of our guys, see how well they're playing. Dalen Lyle, over 300 with 3 homers. James Wood doing James Wood things. Vientos is really struggling. He does have 4 homers, but really struggling. Luis Garcia, not bad. Chaparro's hitting really well. Man, he's really trying to play himself into a spot. He really is. Jacob Young is raking. K-Bert's not great. Brady House is not great. Dylan Cruz is really bad. Oh, my goodness. Hassel was all right. Romy, not bad. Harry Ford had 3 homers in spring. That's nice. If he can get some of that power up, that'll definitely play. Anybody else worth noting? Nasim Nunez hit over 300. That's good. Rotation-wise, Lauer looked great. Houck got rocked. Perales got rocked. Mitchell Parker got rocked. DJ Hurts wasn't bad. Josiah Gray was awful. Awful. Jake Griffin was really good. McGarry and Cavalli were bad. I mean, Clayton Beater was really good. Why did these guys just not pitch? Okay, well, I mean that's fine. They're still going to be on the major league roster. All right, that's fine. Into spring. All right, opening day. We're in DC against the Tigers. Gonna go through and fix the roster how we want it, and I'll take you through it. All right, this is how our opening day roster is going to look. Our rotation is going to be Eric Lauer, Tanner Houck, Mitchell Parker, Brad Lord, and DJ Hers. Jake Irvin as our long reliever, and then you got Tyler Holton, Ian Hamilton, Cole Henry, Andre Granillo, Clayton Beater, JoJo Romero, and Pete Fairbanks as the closer. Pitching rotation definitely looks a lot better than last season. I'm just hoping that these guys just don't absolutely suck like most of them did. All right, and this is what I'm going to have our lineups looking like. CPU is going to go in and change them, but this is what I want them to look like. Versus righties, we're going to have Dalen Lyle playing left, leading off. Jacob Young in the 2-hole playing center. James Wood DHing in the 3-hole. Vientos 4 playing third base. Luis Garcia, 5-hole playing second. Brady House playing shortstop against righties. Harry Ford, Andres Chaparro playing first base. And then we're going to have Dylan Cruz in right. Letting Brady House play shortstop versus righties allows us to get Chaparro back in the lineup because he hit well last season and he hit well in spring training. So I feel like he needs to at least play some, and this gives us an opportunity to do that. Versus lefties, we're going to have Jacob Young leading it off, James Wood in the 2-hole, Romy Gonzalez playing second base, batting 3, Vientos at first in the 4-hole, Dylan Cruz in right, Dalen Lyle in left. Then Harry Ford, Nasim Nunez playing shortstop, and Brady House playing third base. I like the lineup. It's got potential. Do I think we're going to be good? Not really. Would I be surprised if we push for, a wild card spot or even, 500? Probably wouldn't be that surprised. I think we have a team that's definitely a lot better than last year. And for the majority of the year last year, we were actually in it. We were competitive. So I kind of expect the same kind of season. All right, we're here at our opening day. We're going to jump in and we're going to play the full game for opening day. It's something I meant to do in season 1, didn't do it. And so we're going to do it here in season number 2. I don't want to rock City Connects for opening day. I want to rock the home whites. I think they look the best. We're going to turn quick counts on to make the game go a little quicker. I don't want to play a full 9-inning game. I mean, I want to play the full 9-inning game, but we can speed it up a little bit with quick counts. Obviously, Eric Lauer is going to get the start, and we're going against Framber, so our lefty lineup is in. We're looking good. Obviously, the Tigers got Jazz in the offseason, but the rest of their team looks fairly similar. I mean, they did acquire Bryson Stott, but so they got a new middle of the infield, but everybody else is guys you're already familiar with. Oh, yeah, opening day here in D.C. You got the flyover. That's so sick. So sick. Yeah, hopefully we can start the season with a dub. I hope so. I really do. Need a good start from Eric Lauer. He was our really big off-season get, and hopefully he can be, kind of our ace that we need him to be. We're not expecting him to go out and win Cy Young, but I mean that'd be nice. Be real nice. Had a very good year last year. Nope, but Lyle's got it. 1 down. Every time I jump into a franchise, I have to get used to pitching with pure analog. I have to use pinpoint. What a play. Jazz grounds it up the middle, but Nunez makes the play. We've got 2 down here early in the first. Riley Green had a crazy year last year. I don't know if you saw that. It said he hit 38 homers. 1-2, and he's going to hit that one back up the middle. 2 out base runners with 2 strikes. I mean, the pitch was good. I like the pitch selection. Yeah, it was below the zone. I would throw it again. Brings up Torkelson. That cutter's going to get a lot of plate. Luckily, he doesn't do much with it. Jacob Young's going to settle under it. And we're out of the top of the first. I mean, gave up the 2-out hit, but Lauer looked fairly good. Now we got to try and hit Framber Valdez. Had a good year last year, 3.8 ERA, over 33 starts. Jacob Young leading off, had a 755 OPS last season. That's amazing. We'll take that from Jacob Young every day of the week. Gets a hanging sliders just out front. That was a very easy pitch to hit. Just a little jumpy on it. Jacob Young strikes out on the changeup low. Missed that hanging slider across the plate. He should have hit that one. I don't know. I didn't touch on the bench guys, but, Robert Assel, Chaparro, Cabert, Luis Garcia, a lot of those guys will rotate in throughout the season. So we're really going to use pretty much every position player we have throughout the year, which is nice to be able to do. James Wood, first at bat, gets a fastball right down the middle, just a touch behind it. Now he's 2-strike count very quickly, and he strikes out. Well, 2 Ks for Framber Valdez. The swing timing was good. It was just below the zone. That was a really good pitch. Romy Gonzalez, one of our big, or I guess big if you want to call it big, free agent signings in the offseason. We brought him in to platoon with Luis Garcia at second base. Obviously a lefty masher. But he's going to roll over on the sinker outside, and that's going to be a quick first inning for us. I'm going to go back to the fastball, go up and in with it. Gets the fly out to center. Colt Keith obviously was one of the Tigers' big prospects in the past couple years. Kind of struggled when he first got called up, but I think he started to turn it on at the end of last year in real life. So hopefully he can have a good 2026 for the Tigers. Lyle, we're going to need you to make this play. Another fly out. Lauer not getting any strikeouts, but inducing a lot of weak contact, which is nice. I'm going to try and drop a big curveball in here and strike out Dingler. He watches it. Full count with 2 outs to Dylan Dingler. We're going to go cutter inside. He hits it hard, but he hits it foul. Good thing we got that ball inside. We're going to go low and away, change up. Maybe he'll roll over on it. Swings over the top of it. Big strikeout. Good 2 innings from Eric Lauer. He's looking good so far. We're gonna have to figure it out with the bats though. Mark Vientos for his first at bat of the year. 2-1 count. Gets a sinker out over the plate. Those are pitches we can hit, but if we get early on it, it's just going to be a lot of rollovers. So we're going to have to figure out the timing. No, that's low. Full count to Vientos. Again, just a little early on the outside sinker. It was ball 4. That pitch was pretty close. You can't just look at those and go down looking. Dylan Cruz now. Need him to have a kind of a breakout season. He doesn't even have to break out. We just need something big, and that's a good way to start. Sits back on the changeup and gets our first hit of the year. Brings up Dalen Lyle. Dylan Cruz on first. Maybe look to steal. I don't think so. 2-1 to Lyle. Gets a hittable sinker across the plate. What was the timing? It was just a little early. Fouls it off. 2-strike count. Gets a hanging curveball and swings right through it. He gets a hanging curveball and fouls it back. Makes it 3-2 now. Runner's going to be going on the pitch. That ball's going to be hit back up the middle. Harry Ford's got good speed, but he gets thrown out. That was obviously ball 4. Probably shouldn't have swung at that. That one might be on me. But that was a good play from Bryson Stott. I'll give it to him. Harry Ford's got a little speed for a catcher. As long as he can just go out there and make 30, 32 starts in the year and just kind of be the guy we can rely on, That's what we need from him. Um, our defense, it's okay. Our outfield defense is pretty good. Our infield defense is a little shaky, but it should be able to handle their own. As he gets to roll over to second base, Romy Gonzalez makes the play. But weak contact is obviously a very big part of Eric Lauer's game, as we're seeing so far today. Change up, hangs, but Nunez is going to come in and make the play. 2 down in the third. He's pitching well. Already at 45 pitches. It's not bad. It's not bad. Again, opening day, we don't have to run him up to 100 pitches. But our bullpen was a very big weakness last year. So we need Lauer to keep balling like he is. Big strikeout on Bryson Stott. Nasim Nunez. He's a guy looking to get more playing time. Our only actual shortstop on the roster. But Brady House can play shortstop, and I mean, Nasim Nunez goes down and gets that. He's got great speed, gets on base. We might look to steal with him. If he can play well, he's going to earn more playing time. That's just how it is. We're going to try and steal second here with Nunez. Curveball, perfect pitch to steal on. He takes second base. Now we got a runner in scoring position. 2-1 count for Brady House. Great jump, great speed from Nunez. That's nice. That's nice. If we can get him to do that for us a lot this year, well, he'll play. He will play a lot more. 2-2 now to House. Out front on the changeup. That was hittable. That was really hittable. Takes the ball outside. Jacob Young, another guy with good speed. We have some guys with speed on this team, which is nice. That's going to be a ground ball up the middle. Stott's probably going to make the play. Yeah, he barely gets Jacob Young running to first base. We cannot blow runner on scoring position with no outs. James Wood needs you to come through big right here. Gets a hanging changeup, hits it hard and deep, and it's gone. James Wood, big 2-out home run. First homer of the year for Wood and the Nationals. Gives us a 2-0 lead here in the third inning. Got a hanging changeup from Framber and didn't miss it. Man, this is a guy that we're building around. He will not put another uniform on as long as I am the general manager of the Washington Nationals. I don't care how many times he strikes out, because he's going to do that 40-plus times a year. Big swing early in the game, giving us the lead. 2-2. Fastball. By him. Another strikeout for Lauer. It's his third strikeout of the game. Obviously not a big strikeout guy, but he's looking pretty good so far. He's looking great. Hangs the curveball, gets Riley Green to swing over the top of it. Now we come back heat. Boom, gets him looking. 2 strikeouts here in the fourth inning for Lauer. This is what we signed him for. We knew he was going to go out every day, give us a chance to win. 1-2 on Torque. Fastball low and away, he fouls it off. Hit it pretty hard. Go slider down and in. Oh, he didn't miss that one. And Torkelson gets 1 back for the Tigers. Just a little farther than James Wood. Hit a little harder. But Lauer, I guess, hung the slider down and in. We wanted it down and off the plate. And I guess it wasn't there, because Torkelson did not miss that pitch. So hopefully Lauer can get out of this one. He's giving up another shot to the gap from Kerry Carpenter. This one's going to be a double. Struggling with 2 outs here in the fourth. We need Lauer to get out of this inning and hopefully give us 1 more, and then we'll probably have to go to the bullpen. 68 pitches. Colt Keith up, runner at second base. He turns around on a fastball. Luckily, he pulls it foul. Go curveball. Oh, he fouled it away. It's a good pitch. Gets another strikeout. 3 strikeouts in the inning, but the big homer from Torkelson and the double from Carpenter. At least we held him from scoring, but Torque unleashed on that ball. Just a nice bat in the middle of the lineup. We don't need him to hit 40 homers. We don't need to get him on. We don't need him to get on base, at a 400 clip. We just need him to hit the ball well, drive in some runners. He smokes that ball 112 mile an hour off the bat, right to Jazz's glove. Perfect. It was a perfect swing, just right to the glove of Jazz at second base. That's ball 4. Dylan Cruz works a walk. He's been on base twice. We might look to steal with Dylan Cruz. We are. We're going to try and steal with Cruz. Slide step, doesn't matter. Cruz in there at second with his first stolen base on the year. I don't think he went. Nice. Dalen Lyle works a walk. Back-to-back walks. We got runner at first and second for Harry Ford. The young man can come through in a big situation right here. Gets a sinker and rolls it over for a double play. Perfect pitch from Framber. Got the sinker at the bottom of the zone, and Harry Ford rolled it over. So he's going to have to limit that here. He gets another strikeout on Dingler. I believe it's his 6th strikeout. Yeah, 6 strikeouts currently. 4 1/3 innings. If he's going to strike guys out like this all year, man, he's going to be an absolute stud. Now, I don't think this pace will stay consistent throughout the whole year. But, man, we didn't have a pitcher that could do this last year. Nobody would even come close to this. Dalen Lyle, can he get to this in foul territory? He can. Big second out here for Lauer. Good play by Lyle. 84 pitches. Yeah, this is probably his last batter if he can get us through the 5th inning. No sense of running up his pitch count early in the year. Gives us a base hit up the middle. We're probably going to give him one more batter just to give him a chance to get out of the 5th. But if he gives up a hit to Stott or walks him or something, then he's got to go. He's got to go because we can't let them get a chance to tie the game here. Come on, Lauer. Fastball, top of the zone. Stott gets up to it, fouls it off. Go slider low. He fouls it off again. That was a good pitch. Go curveball. Stott rolls it over. Lauer gets through 5 innings, gives up 1 run, 6 strikeouts. That's a great opening day start for our new ace. He's at 75 pitches to start the 5th inning. Nasim Nunez gets a hanging curveball, hits it hard, but just rolls it over, man. We're getting a lot of pitches to hit. We've got good timing on all these swings. We're just rolling it over. Gets a hanging changeup, hits it hard, just right to the center fielder. It's a good swing from Brady. Can't be too mad at it. He hit it about as good as you can hit a ball. 3-1 to Jacob Young. You don't want to walk him and bring up James Wood. You don't want to do it. 3-2. We were auto-taken. He had to throw us a strike there. Fouled it off. We're battling. We want to get on base to give James Wood another shot. That was ball 4. That was ball 4. Young chases. Framber gets out of the 5th. Oh, big strikeout. It's big lefty lane. I'm going to go Tyler Holton. Try and get these lefties out. Lauer, great game. Hopefully the bullpen can hang on to the win for you. Tyler Holton, good pitch mix. I believe, going up against his old team. Oh, that's way different. That was way different than Lauer. Okay. All right. Got to find the zone here. There we go. There we go. 3-2 on Jazz. Go sweeper. Maybe he'll chase it. Nice. Jazz with another strikeout. Big first out for Holton. Now we got to get Riley Green. Gets him to pop it up to Lyle out and left. Big 2 outs. Now we got to face Torkelson. This man went absolutely nuclear last at bat. He hit an absolute tank. We got to keep him in the ballpark. Let's keep him in the ballpark and get through the 6th inning. Good changeup. Gets the strike. I'm going to try and bang him inside with this cutter. He pops it up. Brady House is going to call it. Take care of it. Good inning from Tyler Holton. Clean, 1, 2, 3. Big time. Come on, James. Ball 4. James Wood works a leadoff walk. I think that's probably going to do it for Framber. I could be wrong, but I think that's going to do it. And yeah, I mean, good start from him. Gave up the homer to James Wood, but other than that, he pitched amazing. And it's going to be Alex Vesia, another tough lefty. Didn't have the greatest 2026 season, almost a 5 ERA, but he's still very, very nasty. So we're going to need Romy to lock it in right here. James Wood on first, 4-seam slider, changeup. Oh.
Did he go?
Oh, good call. Good call, Blue. Good call. 2-1 on Romy. Nope. 3-1. 3-1. The changeup looks good. That's why I'm check swinging. Changeup looks really good. Okay. Come on, Romy. He rolls over the fastball. Tough play. He beats it out at first. James Wood almost beat it out at second. Good play from Colt Keith over there at third, I believe. Now we got a 1-2 count on Vientos. 1 out. Runner at first. Slider inside. Vientos, come on, roll with it. All you got to do is turn a little bit. That's going to hit you. Kind of soft, if we're being honest, but gets a hanging changeup. Did he get it enough? He did! Vientos with a 2-run bomb. Gives us a 4-1 lead. I didn't know if he got it or not. Vesia hung the changeup, and Vientos got just enough of it. Hits it out left center. And the Nationals have a 4-1 lead here on opening day in D.C. Let's keep it going, Dylan. And he gets plunked. He's on base for the 3rd time today. Have yourself a day, Dylan. We've had a lot of rollovers. Harry Ford rips that ball into left, but it hangs up just enough for Riley Green. That was a good swing from Harry Ford. We like that. But Vientos with the big 2-run bomb, extending our lead to 4-1. We're going to keep Tyler Holton out there, at least for another, batter by batter. And that's a big first out. If he's getting outs, there's no reason to take him out right now. There's no reason to take him out. Sweeper gets Keith to swing over the top of it. Let's go change up. Go change up low zone. I like the pitch, though. I like it. Sinker. Colt Keith down looking. Tyler Holton is low-key dealing right now. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it, but he's looking good. Dingler swings over the top of the sinker. I didn't mean to go fastball, but we're going to throw it anyways. Foul ball. Best case scenario, honestly. I wanted to go change up the whole time. Big strikeout from Holton. Dingler down. I believe it's his 3rd strikeout of the game already. And we're going to bottom 7, and they're going to bring out Brant Herter. Had a pretty good year, 3.5 ERA in 26. Another lefty. Nasim Nunez. We've got a sinker, sweeper, changeup, 4-seam. Gets a fastball at the top of the zone, fouls it away. It was a good swing. We were on time for it. No, that was ball 2. Way low. Come on, Nunez. Gets another hit through the right side. Nunez is low-key having himself a game. I believe that's his second hit of the game. We're going first pitch. We're going first pitch. Yep, we're going. Fastball, it doesn't matter. Nunez is in there. It is a strike on Brady, so he's got a 2-strike count, but now we've got a runner in scoring position. Hanging hanging sweeper down the middle. Brady House, he beat it out. Base hit. Base hit for Brady House. We'll take it. Wasn't the most, satisfying hit, but it was a good swing, good timing. Gets another hanging sweeper and grounds it to the second baseman. He beats it out at first, and it drives in another run. We're up 5-1 with a runner at first, bringing up James Wood once again. 5-1 lead. Jacob Young at first base. Ball 4. James Wood with his second walk of the day. I don't blame you for not pitching to him. I really don't. Oh, we tried to challenge it, but it stood as a strike. Romy strikes out looking at the sweeper at the top of the zone. I don't know why I tried to challenge it. I don't know why it didn't pop up. It said call stands down there at the bottom, so oh well. They're going to Kyle Finnegan. He had a 4 ERA last year, but he's still pretty good reliever. Brings up Mark Vientos. He homered back in the 6th to extend our lead. Yeah, good swing, man. This is what we traded for. We knew Vientos would be a big power bat. We don't need him to be our leading home run hitter because we got James Wood. We just need him to be a guy that will drive in a lot of runs in the middle of our lineup. So far, that's what he's doing. 1-2 count. Fastball high. 2-2 on Vientos. Got a runner in scoring position. It'd be nice to score him even though we're up 5-1. He chases a splitter low and away. Want to get somebody else in there. They got another lefty lane, so we're going to go Jojo Romero. One of our free agency additions. Had a really good year last year. 2.2 ERA. I mean, yeah. So hopefully he can get us through the 8th inning right here. Hangs the slider. Good first pitch, Jojo. Strikes him out. Good fastball from Jojo. Strikes out McKinstry. There's one out in the 8th inning. The Tigers' offense really, outside of that Torkelson swing, really hasn't got it going so far. Now, I don't want to jinx it and, them go off in the 8th and 9th innings. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But Romy, you got to get to that ball, man. Maybe I should have dove for it, but Romy, you got to get to that. That's the one thing, Romy is versatile in his position, in his positions. He plays multiple positions, but he doesn't really play any of them well. His defensive ratings are not even the best. Really just brought him in to be a lefty masher, and he hadn't really done much. No, that's got to be a strike. That sinker caught the zone. That's a big strikeout. That changes the whole inning. Yeah, Blue. What are we looking for, Blue? Big strikeout from JoJo. Yeah, come on. That changes the whole inning. Now we got 1-2 on Jazz. Go slider away. Chase it, Jazz. Ooh, he wanted to. I know he did. Nah, it was outside. No sense in trying to challenge it. Go sinker inside. Caught a lot of plate. Vientos makes the play, though, and we're through 8. We're through 8. Our pitching staff is balling right now. Dylan Cruz up again. He's gotten on base, I believe, every at-bat. And Dylan Cruz mashes one. Gets a fastball across the plate and leaves the yard. What a swing. It caught me so off guard. Holy cow. 110 off the bat, 421. Dylan Cruz gives us another run in the bottom of the 8th. This is the Dylan Cruz we've been wanting to see. Oh, that's his second hit of the day. He's gotten on base 4 times. Oh, man. Hopefully this is the Dylan Cruz breakout season. He does not miss that fastball right down the middle. And he gets a hanging splitter across the middle of the plate, and he's going to look for extra bases. He drives that one off the wall in right field, and he's got himself a double. Finnegan leaving stuff across the middle of the plate right now, and we are not missing it. Oh, chase the fastball inside, pops it up. Tough day for Harry Ford. He had a couple good swings. He just hit right at people. Nasim Nunez, 2 singles, 2 stolen bases, scored 2 of our runs. He's had a great day so far. Swings through the fastball. 1-2. Fastball's just a little inside. He gets a hanging slider, and he takes a good swing. Just doesn't have a lot of pop. So the ball doesn't really jump off the bat like that. But it's still not a bad swing. Tigers are finally going to go to the bullpen after giving up a homer and a double. Then he locks in, gets 2 outs. Now you go to Andrew Nardi for Brady House. Ball 2 upstairs. Brady House has had a couple opportunities with runners in scoring position. Hadn't really came through. So hopefully he can do something this at bat. Fouls off the fastball. 2-2 count. Come on, Brady. We need something right here. Gets the slider up in the zone. Shortstop dives for it. He's going to get on base again. Stott dove for it. Couldn't come up with it. Going to be ruled another hit. That's 2 hits for Brady House. Not the greatest hits, but still 2 hits nonetheless. Jacob Young. A little out front on that fastball. That's going to end the 8th inning. We're going top 9. We're up 6-1 thanks to Dylan Cruz solo homer in the 8th. Man, he mashed that ball. What a swing. That's a swing we've been wanting to see from Dylan Cruz, man. That's awesome. We're gonna stick with JoJo here in the 9th. We got a big lead, and there's the first out. We're gonna stick with him unless he gets into trouble, but I don't really see any reason we bring in anybody else right now. Good pitch. 1-2 to Torkelson. Go sinker inside, try and get a strikeout. He chased it upstairs, but he fouled it off. There you go, same spot. Just breaks down this time with the changeup. Caught a lot of... It didn't really catch a lot of plate, but it was a lot more middle than I wanted it. Perfect throw from Dylan Cruz to second base. Does he have the arm to throw him out? It was close. It was very close. Torkelson with the double. When you take Torque out of the lineup, they ain't done nothing all game. Oh, JoJo. All right, JoJo. Let's lock it back in. We're good. Nothing to worry about here. Go fastball up. Gets the fly out to center field. Young, we got a perfect throw to the cutoff man. Yeah, he's not tagging. 2 down here in the top of the 9th. Colt Keith, the last man for the Tigers. Can he extend the inning? 1-2 count from JoJo Romero. Going to go sinker inside. And that's going to be a fly ball to right field. Dylan Cruz makes the play. And that's an opening day W for the Washington Nationals. Fly the W, man. What a game, dude. Everybody contributed. That was, our team working at the best of its abilities. I mean, Jacob Young, no hits, didn't get on base. Not the greatest game. James Wood, 1 for 2 with a 2-run bomb, had a couple walks. Romy Gonzalez, 0 for, Mark Vientos had the 2-run bomb. Dylan Cruz, 2 for 2, had a walk and a hit by pitch, and the homer. Amazing. Dalen Lyle got the double. Harry Ford took a couple good swings, didn't get rewarded. Nasim Nunez, 2 hits, couple stolen bases. Brady House had 2 hits. And then on the mound, Eric Lauer, 5 innings, 1 run, 6 strikeouts. And then Holton and Romero came in and shut it down. They allowed 2 hits together with 5 strikeouts. This is what our team can be if we're playing at our best. I mean, 6 runs, 9 hits off the Tigers, who have one of the best. We face one of the best starters in Framber, and they have a very good bullpen. Their offense is no slouch either, with the additions of Stott and Jazz Chisholm, and our pitching staff shut them down. So I am very happy with how we played on opening day. Now we're done with opening day. We're going to get back to simming through the season, and we immediately lose the next 2 games of the Tigers. That's fine. Down 3-2, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. Nasim Nunez up against Ben Joyce. Yeah, might as well jump in. Nunez 0 in this game. We took the first game of the series from the Angels. We're both 2-2 to start the year. See what he can do off Ben Joyce. Obviously, we're going to have to catch up to the fastball. That's inside. 1-0. Come on, Nunez. Oh, that fastball was in the zone. We foul it away. 1-1. Just a little behind it. Fat sinker right down the middle. Nasim fouls it away. Now we got 1-2. Come on, Nasim. Oh, and he check swings. At the, I believe it was a changeup below the zone. That was a good pitch from Joyce. Gets Nasim to strike out. And we lose to the Angels. I mean, James Wood had another homer. DJ Hers, 5 innings, 2 runs, 6 strikeouts. That's not bad. Took the L, but it's all right. Nah. We won. All right, we've taken 3 out of 4 from the Giants so far. Scouting-wise, don't worry, guys. I did some research. Learn some scouting tips, so maybe we'll have a better draft than we did last year. We still hit on a few prospects, but we missed on our first-round guy. That's not happening again because we have, I believe, the 2nd pick in the draft this year. We are not missing again. We sweep the Giants, beat the Astros, lose the series to the Astros. That's all right. First big trade of the year, Nick Lodolo is going to the Kansas City Royals for Gage Jump and Frank Mazzucato. Gage Jump, young, pretty good pitching prospect. Lodolo, having a good start to the year. I mean, depending on what the Reds are trying to do this season, I don't hate it. I don't hate the trade. Lodolo's already 29. Could be better, could be worse. Take a couple games from the White Sox, do some more scouting. All right, sweep the White Sox, get swept by the Braves. All right, cool. So what I'm learning so far is we're going to be pretty mediocre, which is not bad. Not a bad thing. We're currently 12-9, only a game back of first place in the division. We'll take that. Do we hop in? Yeah. Going for a sweep of our division rival, the Mets. We got Fairbanks on the mound. We got runners at the corner. 10th inning. Yeah, bottom 10, runners at the corner, 1 out. Jorge Polanco up, who's having a good start to his season. Pete Fairbanks, our new closer on the mound. Can we get out of this? That fastball caught so much plate. Awful reaction from Lyle, and he drops the ball. Why is he in right field? I want Dylan Cruz in right field. But I guess he's playing right today, and he drops the ball, makes the error, and they got runners in scoring position. 1 out, Bo Bichette up to win the game. And there it is. Dalen Lyle, my man. I'm not saying we would have got Bo Bichette out if you'd caught the ball. But I don't know. It was kind of tough. All right, we take 3 out of 4 from the Phillies, so back-to-back series wins against division rivals. Going for the series win against the Mets, they take the series this time. Lose the series to the Guardians. Top 9, top 8, down 1, bases loaded for James Wood. Got to jump in with our main man. Got to see how well he's doing so far. James Wood, 260, 850 OPS, 8 homers already on the year. Not having a good day today, 0 for 3 with 2 Ks, but he's got bases loaded up against Andrew Salfrank. Funky lefty. Gets a hanging curveball, swings over the top of it. Timing was good, just swung over the top. Ball down. We just need you to get on base, James. Do something. There's ball two. There's ball two. Don't walk him. Don't walk in the tie and run, Andrew. You don't want to do that. Hangs a curveball and he fouls it off. That was the pitch, James. That was the pitch, man. Gets another curveball and fouls it off. That one was even more the pitch. That one was up in the zone. Gets a sinker, fouls it away. He's battling well. Just got to put something in play now. Gets another sinker, fouls it off. Good battle. I mean, it's all we can ask for. Gets another hanging curveball, just a little out front on it. Ninth pitch of the at-bat. Gets a outside fastball, is a little early on it, and flies out to Corbin Carroll. Good battle, just didn't win it. It was a good battle, just didn't win it, and we lose to the Diamondbacks 3-1. Beginning of May now, we are 17-17, so kind of pretty much where I expected us to be. I expected us to be pretty bang average, if I'm being honest. I mean, our defense and speed's great. We can't pitch, and our hitting is still ranked, towards the bottom of the league. But I don't know. I think we can be a 500 team, which is a lot better than we have been in recent years. We got swept by the Diamondbacks. Lose the series to the Athletics. Currently splitting with the Rockies. Okay, not a great start to the month of May. That's all right, though. That's all right. All right, we win. We take the series from the Rockies. That's great. All right, bottom 10th, 1 out. Brady House up, Harry Ford at second. Yeah, let's jump in, try and win this game. All right, Brady House, 260 on the year, 700 OPS, 4 homers. It's better than last year. It's an improvement. Gets fastball at the top of the zone. Fouls it away, 0-1. They caught a little piece of the zone. Oh, that's low. Oh, they're challenging it. It might have caught the zone. Ah, it did. Okay, 0-2 now. Come on, Brady. We got a battle here. Got a battle. Oh, Brady goes down swinging. Good sinker from Svanson. Brings up Jacob Young, who's not having a good start to the year at all. We're going to need him to come through. No, ball 2. We just need something into the outfield. We got Harry Ford out there. He's got decent speed. He can score on mostly anything. That's going to do it. Jacob Young comes through with the base hit to center field. Harry Ford rounds third and ties up the game. Let's go, Jacob. What a swing. What a swing. Ties up the game. That brings up James Wood. He could win it for us right here. Ball 1 to James Wood. He just gets better and better. Over a 900 OPS, almost hitting 300. 11 homers already. I mean, he's just the best. Ball 2. 2-0 to James Wood. Don't miss down the middle. Ball 3. I don't hate giving him the 3-0 green light. I really don't. If anybody's going to get the 3-0 green light, it's going to be James Wood. But it's got to be something we can drive up in the zone. No, that wasn't it. That wasn't what we were looking for. We were looking for a fastball up in the zone. 3-1 now. Still got to be yours, James. Pretty good sinker. Was not ready for that pitch. I mean, it was a strike, so. Come on, James. 3-2. Ball 4. Ball 4. Brings up Romy Gonzalez. Not having the greatest year. We might pinch hit for him. Yeah, Luis Garcia can come in and play second base. Pinch hit. Batting .303 on the year. Gets the sinker. Into the outfield. Jacob Young rounding third. Coming home. Boom! Luis Garcia walks it off. Whoa. Those were some great 2-out at-bats. Jacob Young drives in the tying run. James Wood works a walk. Pinch hit, Luis Garcia Jr. gets the walk-off base hit off Matt Svanson, and we win. Oh my goodness, that couldn't have worked out better. Great job, Luis Garcia, being ready when your name is called. Win the series from the Cardinals. We lost the series to the Orioles. Kind of expected 22-24, but we're only 7 games out of the division. It's not crazy. It's not crazy. If we just have a good stretch, we're going to be right up there. We can't get swept by the Orioles. We can't get swept by the Orioles. Bottom 9, Dylan Cruz up to bat. He's struggling. 631 OPS to start the year. We got a runner on first, nobody out against Felix Bautista. That's on Dylan, man. That's on Dylan. That was a hanging slider. Timing was good on it. That's on Dylan. He just swung through it. Brings up Robert Hassel. Check swing, strike 3. No way. No way. And they're taking him out? How dumb are they? Why would you take him out? I mean, I understand we probably have, James Wood? Oh, no, it's Jacob Young in the 2-hole. Okay. That's interesting. Come on, Jacob. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. You get on. Keep going. And we'll eventually win. That's what happened last time with 2 outs. Nope. Ball 2. 2-0. 2-0 to Jacob Young. 3-0 Jacob Young. Why is Nasim Nunez batting third? What is the AI doing to my lineups when we're simulating these games? What are they doing? 3-1 on Jacob Young. It's a fastball across the plate, but it's going to be a fly out. It's going to end the game. We do get swept by the Orioles. That's tough. We come back and won. Yeah, let's go. We can hold on. Yeah. Yeah, we do. See? I know what I'm talking about. Eric Lauer, flexor strain. A few days, he's okay. Romy Gonzalez, torn hammy. Out 1 to 2 months. Okay, we do take the series from the Braves. But now we've got Romy Gonzalez out for a month. So we got to do something. We got to bring somebody else up. Eric Lauer, he's fine. Yeah, Romy, I mean, he's not having the greatest year. Luis Garcia, though. 327, 10 homers. Holy cow. All right. I mean, I would bring up Vivas or Relvis, but they're both playing awfully. Jose Tena, he's playing well in AAA. We'll bring up Jose Tena just to give us some more infield depth. Yeah. Nasim Nunez is playing well as well. Holy cow. All right, going up against the Phillies. Eric Lauer's fine. Perfect. We would take the series from the Phillies. We can hang it on. Oh, I don't know what just happened. I missed it. Who got hurt? Clayton Beater? Oh, he's fine. Okay. Okay. Good thing it wasn't nothing serious. Get swept by the Orioles. Lose 4 in a row. Oh, man. All right, yeah. Lose the series to the Cubs. And now we're here at June 1st. Through the first 2 full months of the season, we're 28-32. I figured we'd be right around 500, maybe a little below. So we're about where I expected us to be. We're 7.5 back of first place in the division, but the Mets and Phillies are not too far in front of us. We can easily catch them if we want to. Wild card, we're 1.5 out of wild card spot. Obviously, we're not too worried about that right now, but just to get a look at where the rest of the league is. All right, let's look at how some of our players are doing 2 months into the year. Eric Lauer, He's pitched 53 innings. He's a 4.2 ERA with a 1.4 WHIP. I mean, it's not bad. It ain't bad. It ain't great, especially being our number one, but we can live with it. Tanner Houck is awful. An 8 ERA? An 8 ERA? We're going to have to do something about that. Mitchell Parker's 5.6. Brad Lord. G.J. Hurst. Dude, our whole rotation is awful. It's a wonder we've won any games so far this season. Jake Irvin having a nice year. Cole Henry struggling. I mean, the rest of the bullpen's looking really good. Like, the bullpen's looking good. It's just our starting rotation is so bad. Hitting-wise, Dalen Lyle hitting 280. He's got 6 homers on the year. He's a very good leadoff for us. I mean, he's gone down in overall, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But okay. Jacob Young, 260. We'll take that. Got a 700 OPS. That's nice. James Wood, 270s, 16 homers already on the year. He's got a 900 OPS, already up to a 91 overall. Yeah, fantastic. Vientos is struggling, but he does have 8 homers. I mean, yeah, the on base is really bad. Vientos is struggling. That's just not good. Luis Garcia, though, balling out. He currently has a 324 average with 12 homers, has a 938 OPS. How real do we think this is? I'm not sure, but he's playing into us giving him another contract. Because if he's going to do this, why would we let him walk to another team? Brady House, better. He's playing better. Hasn't really progressed in his overall just yet. But he's already got 11 doubles, 4 homers on the year. 250 average, almost 300 on base, 676 OPS. So the numbers are better than they were last year. He's still, 23 years old? So he's progressing. Harry Ford is having a very, very good start to the year. In 48 games, 13 doubles, 10 homers, 270 average, 860 OPS. Like, Harry Ford is becoming that guy for us. He's up to a 74 overall already. This is what we needed to see from him. Chaparro, again, having a great start to the year. He doesn't play as much. I mean, he's hitting 275, but he's got 670 OPS. So, a solid bench piece, rotation piece. Dylan Cruz is struggling. He's struggling, man. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. He's hitting 220 as a 605 OPS. Like, I don't know what to do with Dylan Cruz. I really don't. I mean, he's got this year, next year, and then 2 more years of arbitration. So he's got time, but, man, he's got to start showing it something, or he's going to be relegated to a bench piece. On the bench, Robert Hassel, Caber Reese in his limited at-bats is playing well. Tanya, we just called him up. Nasim Nunez is playing very, very, very well. I want to get Brady House at bats, but we might honestly should just throw him into this full-time starting shortstop role. But I want to get Brady House at bats because I think he could develop into something, whereas Nunez, I kind of think this is just kind of who he's going to be, which is a very solid player, but nothing too spectacular. All right, so we're going to go ahead and look at some of our guys in the minor leagues and see how they're doing. Like Cade Cavalli, we might have to call him up because the rest of the rotation is just garbage. Same thing with Andrew Alvarez. Cade Anderson, his potential has dropped from A to B. Is he just struggling that bad? He's got a 5.8 ERA, 1.6 WHIP at AAA. Okay, Cade Anderson. I'm going to move him back down to AA. Hopefully he can get right in AA. We can bring him back up to AAA because that's a brutal start to the year. Josiah Gray is not bad. Luis Perales is looking really good in AAA. He's the guy that will more than likely see some action at the major league level this year. Susana's balling out. Maybe we'll bring him up to AAA. Why not? Same thing with Sikora. I'm gonna keep Sikora in Double A just for now. Um, I just like Susana a little bit more, maybe. I think. I'm not sure. They're both kind of like on the same level of prospect, but I think Susana might be a little more major league ready. Rest of these guys are looking fine. Mauricio Ortiz, one of our first, one of the people in our first draft class. Not the greatest year to start Double A, but not terrible. Marcel Burke's looking pretty good. Bullpen wise, yeah, they're just bad. Lamont Ferreira, he was our number one overall pick. Our first round pick. Yeah, I mean, he's hitting 230, 5 homers at Double A. I mean, he's 18 years old, so he's got plenty of time. But like, I think we kind of whiffed on that pick, if we're being honest. Gavin Feen, though, he's hitting 350 at Double A with 981 OPS. You can't see it there, but I mean, only 48 at bats though. But hey, that's great. That's great. He's already gone up to a 61 overall so far. That's awesome. Eli Willits is hitting 320 with 5 homers at Double A. I don't want to move him up to Triple A just yet, unless we move down like Alcantara. Seaver King is struggling big time. Because I don't think Willits makes it to the majors this year, but I think next year it's definitely an option. You know, definitely some good progression, but also like guys like Cade Anderson. That's our guy. We were supposed to build our rotation around this guy, and now he's down to a B potential. Hasn't gone up any. So that's tough. I don't know what we're gonna do with that. Overall, decent start to the year. We're gonna get more into some scouting. Probably get to, let's see, June, July. Oh yeah, we'll get to the draft and probably the trade deadline in the next episode. But yeah, if you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate everybody who watches this series. You know, if you like Diamond Dynasty content, watch my other videos. If you like franchise content, keep watching these. But yeah, I appreciate everybody watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.